Hi guys, today we're going to be reading Little Miss Bossy by Roger Hargraves. I think this book does a really good job of showing the different types of words like verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. They use all different kinds and they show you how to use them in particular ways, and I think this book does a really good job. Alright, let's get started. On Monday, Little Miss Bossy went for a walk. She met Mr. Nosy. "Where are you going?" he asked. "Mind your business," she retorted. Now, I'm not going to stop for every adjective or adverb or verb or anything, but I just want to point out this one right here, retorted. I would like for you guys to define that word. You can use the context clues on this page, or you can just look it up in a dictionary, either way. On Tuesday, she met Mr. Noisy. He was singing, noisily, of course. "Be quiet," she told him. On Wednesday, she met Mr. Happy. He was smiling, as usual. "Take that silly smile off your face," she said. As you can imagine, Little Miss Bossy wasn't very popular, to say the least. Now, little did Miss Bossy realize, but somebody had seen her bossing around Mr. Nosy around. And that same somebody had seen her bossing Mr. Noisy around. And that same somebody had seen her bossing Mr. Happy around. The wizard, whose name, incidentally, was Wilfred, went home thinking, "Something really ought to be done about Little Miss Bossy," he thought to himself as he walked along. When he arrived home, he went straight to the library and took down a large red book from the bookshelf. It was rather dusty, as he hadn't read it in quite some time. I just want you guys to predict right now, take a stopping point, and what do you think Wilfred the Wizard will do about Miss Bossy? "Let's see now," he said to himself as he settled into an armchair. He turned to page 304. At the top of the page, it said, "How to Stop People from Being Bossy." Wilfred the Wizard read the page very carefully, shut the book, put it back on the bookshelf, and grinned. A particularly wizardly sort of grin. The day after, which was Thursday, Little Miss Bossy met someone who was fast asleep. As usual, Mr. Lazy. "Wake up," she said bossily, and prodded him in the tummy. "Ouch," protested Mr. Lazy. But behind Little Miss Bossy, Wilfred the Wizard, who had been following her, said something too. Under his breath. A wizardly word he learned from page 304. And do you know what happened? I'm going to stop right here again. I would like you guys to also look at the word and define the word prodded. Okay, let's continue. Suddenly, as if by magic, which is true, there appeared on Little Miss Bossy's feet a pair of shoes. One minute they weren't there, the next minute they were. Little Miss Bossy looked down in alarm. They were magic boots, and being magic boots, they could speak to each other. "Hello, left," said the right boot. "Hello, right," said the left boot. "Ready when you are," said right. "Right," said left. And off they went. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Faster and faster, marching poor little Bossy along. Little Miss Bossy couldn't do a thing about it. Mr. Lazy was very amused. "Well done, Wilfred," he chuckled. Wilfred winked with a wizardly wink. Those boots marched Little Miss Bossy for 5 miles. She was exhausted. "Ready, left?" said the right boot. "Ready," replied left. "A 10, said right. "Shun," said left. And they came to a halt. Little Miss Bossy was quite out of breath. She tried to take the boots off, but it was impossible. Along came Wilfred. "Those," said Wilfred, pointing to the boots, "are only for people who are too bossy." "Make them go away at once," cried Little Miss Bossy, stamping her foot. Well, at least she tried to stamp her foot. But the boots wouldn't. "We're all out of stamps," chuckled Right. Left giggled. "You will do as I say," shouted Little Miss Bossy. "Ready when you are, Right." Right away, replied Left. March! And off they set again, left, right, for 10 miles. And then they stopped again, and along came Wilfred. Make these stupid boots go away, she shouted, little Miss Bossy. Only if you say the magic word, replied Wilfred. Little Miss Bossy thought, and thought, and thought again. Please, she said. That's better, smiled Wilfred. And he said the wizardly word again under his breath from page 304. The boots disappeared as if by magic. Now then, said Wilfred sternly, wagging his finger, stop being bossy or you know what will happen. Little Miss Bossy nodded, miserably. Very well, smiled Wilfred, and went. And do you know something? From then on, little Miss Bossy was a changed person, not bossy at all. And you know why, don't you? You know what she's afraid of? Bossy boots. I hope you guys enjoyed this book. Like I said again, I think it does a really good job of using a bunch of different kind of words and helping expand people's vocabularies. So, thanks for listening, guys. Have a great rest of your day.